This is sacrifices that you guys have to make. This is sacrifice you have to make for yourself so you can help yourself and move on. Any form of contact you don't do, not just because you stop doing one little bit or just one thing. No, none of it. You don't break any of the rules for no contact, or no contact is no contact anymore for you. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad man fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about no contact rules that you should never ever break. Sometimes I feel like people forget the rules and what they're supposed to actually be doing, because then they start catching feelings, or they start thinking about the feelings again, and then all of a sudden they end up doing these things that they feel like, oh, if I do it, I still have a chance, or I'm still doing the no contact. So today I'm going to be talking about all the rules, not all, but some of the rules that you guys need to stop breaking. Okay, so you guys already know the routine. Make sure you check out my Patreon, make sure you check out my second YouTube channel, make sure you check out my other social media, and of course make sure you give this video big thumbs up and drop the comments down below of what type of videos you would like to see from me. Okay, so let's get into this. So I didn't do 5 tips because of the fact that I have so much to say about the tips I already wrote down, and it's 3 tips that it turned out. So I don't want this video to be too long. What I'm planning on doing is doing a part 2. If you guys want to see a part 2, make sure you let me know, and I can get that out as soon as possible for you guys. Okay, so the first thing that I have written down is adding them back or watching them again. So it goes either 2 ways. It's either you ended up blocking them, or you guys have each other on social media, but you stop watching her, you stop tuning in, you stop clicking on her stories, you stop any of that where it seems like you're still peeping into her life, right? And then all of a sudden, let's talk about the blocking one. So I told you guys from time, people block and then unblock. So it's like never ever block, because it's nearly impossible to have yourself say, no, I'm not going to unblock after you settle down, after you calm. Because what people do when they block somebody is out of anger. Unless they really disrespected you and they did something across the line and you actually don't have feelings for them, then it will be easy for you to keep them blocked. But what happens is a lot of feelings will overpower that anger that settled down, and then you guys will go and unblock. And it was like, what was the point? And then guess what? The females start feeling like, I knew you were gonna do that. Why'd you even bother? And like, that's why I say don't do it, because whose fault is that gonna really be? It's on you. So it's like, save yourself the hassle from later on looking worse or looking bad. Okay, so let's finish off with, guys, we'll block them and then unblock. That is number 1 rule, because it's one of the most simple things, the most things that you should just know. Don't break that, don't. But guys still will go and do it. So don't even block them. And then let's move on to watching them. So what's happening is, okay, you don't block them, you do unblock them, then you're still gonna be watching them. But if you decide to unblock them and then you're gonna say to yourself, oh, I'm not watching her, I'm not gonna watch her. Or it's gonna be the guys that never blocked her and they're not watching her. But what's still gonna happen? You guys are still gonna go back to her page, and then what? And then you guys are gonna watch her again, and then you're gonna click on it, and then what happens is, I know he's watching me, he is watching me, because literally she sees your name on her watch list. She sees you watching her stories. And what does that mean? You still have contact with them, and that's what you guys really need to focus on. No contact. That means absolutely any form of contact you don't do. Not just because you stop doing one little bit or just one thing. No, none of it. You don't break any of the rules for no contact, or no contact is no contact anymore for you. Okay, so I'm telling you guys right now, don't go watch her. Don't feel like just watching her it's okay. Just don't feel like, oh, unblocking her is just nothing. It's not going to affect the no contact. It affects it. And it's a simple thing, but it affects it dramatically. So don't do it. Now moving forward, you guys, with this no contact rule, with not watching her, you don't watch her. Stop being tempted. Stop waiting until she posts. Stop going to see what she's doing, or if she found another man, or if she's happy without you. Who cares? If she is, see ya, don't want to be with ya. That's how you should be feeling about her. That's what you are supposed to get into, this mood of, okay, that's how you feel, girl? Good luck to you. And it's supposed to be with happiness, with peer. But people want to be so angry and oh, why are they treating me like this? Or I hate her, or all girls are like this. You know, this, that, cursing. Oh my gosh. Just relax, you guys. No contact is almost trying to get back to yourself, getting back into your routine, living life for yourself and not for the woman. You're supposed to get into this place of being happy again. And guess what? You've probably been unhappy for so long and you don't even know what happiness is anymore. And that's why you guys need to stop trying to go back and having contact with these females, because it's not going to work. You're never going to fall out of love with her if you're still going to have contact with her. And I'm telling you guys straight up, you want to continue breaking these little rules and you think it's nothing, you're going to be in the same stuck place forever. Okay, so let's move on to the next point that I have. And I have more to say about that, of course, because you know me, I love talking. But we'll leave that one at that. And remember, drop down if you want to see another part, because I have so much to say and other points that I'm not mentioning today. Okay, so let's move on. And this says avoiding seeing them at all costs. This is so important. Fellas. Sorry, it's very hot because I'm using my lights and it's like hot and the heat is on. Tell me why the heat is on. I mean, it is cold outside. But as I was saying, avoid seeing them at all costs. This means stop being around the places she hangs out. Even though you felt like, oh, that's our spot. Oh, that became one of my favorite spots. We used to go there, but I still like the spot. No, that's not your spot anymore. Go find the next spot and make that your favorite spot, because you know damn well she's going to be there. She's going to be there with her girl. She's going to be there with the next guy. You're going to be there choked and... she really brought a man here? Oh, she really got another man? That's going to be you. You're going to be like, no, she didn't. Or you're going to be like, damn, I'm hurt. You want to be one of those? No, you don't. So find the next spot. Put yourself in a place where you'll never actually see her. No contact doesn't just mean texting. Doesn't mean just phone calls. It means physically seeing them. That's a big part of it. Don't hit me with, oh, it was accident. Oh, it was accident. Don't hit me with that. Oh, I didn't even know she was going to be there. Oh, well, that's not even her place. That's my place. I showed her that place. Okay, well, boo-hoo. It doesn't matter. If you want to move on. This is what you guys have to really understand, you guys. You know, I love you guys all so much. You guys support me so much. And I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to support you with moving on from that girl. So, listen to this. If you are serious about not being with her anymore, if you're ready to move on, you guys, you have to listen. You have to put yourself in positions where it might be uncomfortable. You might not like it. You might not like it for a long time. You don't want to do it for a long time. You don't want to see yourself 2 years still not going to that spot that she still goes to. But the day you end up going back 2 years later, you don't care about her. You go back with the girlfriend that you actually love, that treats you good now. So this is sacrifices that you guys have to make, okay? And let me say that again. This is sacrifices that you guys have to make. This is sacrifice you have to make for yourself so you can help yourself and move on. Move on. I was about to curse, you guys, because I'm telling you guys are being stuck on the wrong females. You guys aren't going to get nowhere. You're going to be stuck in this no contact trying to figure out. But it's just these simple rules you have to follow. It's hard to do, but it's very simple. And it's all about how bad you don't want to be attached and wanting her anymore and be in love with her or liking her, whatever. So let's move on to the next thing. But before I move on, let me say that again. Avoid seeing her at all costs, okay? Avoid it at all costs. That means anywhere she goes, avoid it at all costs. Anywhere you feel like gut feeling, listen to it. Just avoid her, okay? Next thing is stay connected. This is, remember, no, you don't break this rule. Staying connected with friends or family members of hers. Stop being her friend's friend. Stop seeing what she's doing through her friend's Snapchat, you know, through her friend's IG. You think you're still slick? Let me tell you guys this. You're not slick, because the females still know what you're doing. And when somebody knows what you're doing, that means you're not slick. Therefore, you are not doing no contact because she knows how well you're trying to not do no contact, but you're not able to not do no contact. Isn't that crazy? Just as much as you want to forget about her, forget about her friend, forget about her family. Don't hit me with, oh, we were so close, but the relationship was between me and her. No, I do not care if it was between her, you, her sister, her dog. I don't care who it is. Anything that has to do with her, you don't get yourself involved anymore, because that's still putting yourself in a place of being risky, of being able to have contact with her again. And this is all about no contact. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon. And of course, make sure you check out my second YouTube channel. You guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.